Hello. Welcome back on the Culture Lovers channel. This week, we have Isabella I from Castile as a guest speaker. She is from the 15th century. She is quite a lady. For half a century, she and her husband ruled Spain. They were loved and hated, since they brought peace and wealth as well the infamous Inquisition. It was not a good time to be a Jew or a Muslim during their reign. Here is what she has to share with us.
Hello. I am Isabella I of Castile. Together with my husband Ferdinand II of Aragon, I restored order to the Iberian Peninsula in the 15th century. During the time when I was born in 1451 and Ferdinand in 1452, Spain was not united. You still had the Moors in the south, the Kingdom of Navarre in the north, Castile in the center, and Aragon in the east. In these areas, you had Catholics, Moors, and Jews fighting with each other. This had to change. I married Ferdinand when I was 18 years old. That was in 1469. And over the next 10 years, we became King and Queen of Aragon and Castile. By 1485, we had 5 children, that is Isabella, who became Queen of Portugal, Juan, the Prince of Asturias, Juana, who became Queen of Castile, Maria, who became Queen of Portugal, like her older sister Isabella, and the youngest, Catherine, who became Queen of England. In a moment, I will share more about Isabella, my oldest daughter, but let me tell you more about my life with Ferdinand first. We were determined to resolve all these conflicts on the Iberian Peninsula, which we did. We implemented a royal autocracy, with one religion and controlled by the Inquisition. We got support from the Pope, we kicked out the last Moors, by defeating Granada in 1492, and we expelled all Jews that were not willing to convert to Catholicism. We brought peace to all that wanted to listen to us. We started the Spanish Empire. Right after the fall of Granada, we supported the explorer Columbus in seeking a western route to India. He found the New World, the game changer for Spain. It proved a giant source of income for the Spanish Empire for many years to come. I died in 1504 and was buried in Granada. My husband continued to reign Spain for 12 more years. He died in 1516. Some years later he was buried next to me in the Royal Chapel in Granada. Okay, that were some key facts on me and my husband Ferdinand. Let me now come back to the story of my daughter Isabella. It is quite a tragic one. And it all started off so well. She married Prince Alfonso of Portugal. Although it was arranged, the couple loved each other so much that everybody was smiling when they saw them. Unfortunately, they were not blessed as a couple. After they were married for about a year, Prince Alfonso died in an accident while riding his horse. Isabella was heartbroken and went back to Spain. Isabella, yes, I am still talking about my daughter, concluded that it was God Himself that had punished them. She believed that they had to be punished since Portugal had provided refuge to the Jews that were expelled from Spain by me and Ferdinand. So, when Manuel I came to power in Portugal and insisted on marrying her, she only agreed on the condition that all Jews were expelled as well from Portugal. They married in 1597. Also, this marriage wasn't blessed. My daughter Isabella died 1 year later, right after giving birth to my beautiful grandson the Prince of Portugal, Miguel de Paz. She was only 27 years old. There was also no future for my grandson. He died in my arms when he wasn't even 2 years old. Tears still come to my eyes when I think about it. It was so sad. So, this is what I wanted to share with you on our times in Spain. I hope it helps you to understand better the Spanish and European history. Cheers, and make sure to enjoy life.
Thank you, Isabel, thank you. That is quite an impressive story. I was also touched by the story of your daughter and grandson. Sad. Anyway, for our listeners, this was our contribution for this week. We hope you enjoyed it. Regarding next week, I am not yet completely sure. We're in the process of preparing stories on Tartessos, King Philip II, 1572 in the Low Countries, and witch hunts in the Netherlands. I could go on and on. So, it is not clear what is going to be published. I suggest we leave it at that. I hope to see you next week again.